Well, welcome again to our video newsletter for February, or well, we're just at the end of January, coming up to February, and of course Lent is fast approaching, and there are two things that we want to talk about today about Lent. The first one is the workshop, Kimberly. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the workshop coming up quite soon?
Yes. Lent is we know in Unity, a time of spiritual transformation where we talk about releasing old thoughts and ideas and habits that very often are unconscious in us that we don't even realise we're holding, releasing those consciously, letting them go and making space to affirm new truth that blesses us and our lives, transforms us, and through that inner transformation transforms our life experience. So we have our Lent booklet, which is about that fasting and feasting, that idea of releasing and letting go and affirming and holding and claiming the new. And our Lent workshop is around those lines too. We will go into ways that we can release and let go and experience that and feel that emptying of the old, so that we really can, for individually for ourselves, claim and affirm our new, whatever that is relevant to us. We'll also look at the Christ and what that means to us in unity, and that deepening awareness of how we can transform our lives and move towards that experience of knowing our oneness with God, as Jesus taught, I am one with the Father, to knowing that ourselves. And Lent is very much about taking that energy, working with that and making it our own. So the workshop is geared around that experience. And it's at the end of February, the last Saturday in February, which is the 29th, which is the extra day we've got this year because of it being leap year.
That's rather nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and we thought you could perhaps go through some of the things that are in the Lent booklet this time.
Okay.
Just take us through just the sort of little highlights there. They're always beautifully produced now. They've really done a great job producing them.
The outside cover's lovely, but then also inside the decoration, the pictures, the layout, and the words are really just gorgeous. And it's based on every 2 days. For six, the Monday to Saturday, the 6 days of the week. So we fast on something like doubt, and we spend the first day fasting on that experience of doubt that we often have about life, and then the following day we follow it by feasting on faith and claiming that energy. When we release one, we can feel the other. We fast from fear, we feast on courage, we fast from insecurity, and feast on feeling confident. So we're taking what can hold us back, releasing that, and then stepping into the knowing of what supports us.
A bit like the burning bowl, that idea of releasing and filling the space that's left behind.
Yes, it's very much a unity theme. We use it a lot, but it's a very practical way. And in fact, my belief and experience is you can't claim the new without releasing the old. It's really important. So that it really is an important aspect of unity.
Great. And just before we go, we want to talk just for a moment about the retreats. We'll come back to this, I'm sure, later in the year, but just to give people an idea of what's coming up this year in the way of retreats. So do you want to tell us just a little something about that?
Yes. Well, the Kairos is our first retreat at the end of May. It's the bank holiday weekend, so we've done it over 3 nights because it really gives us a real chance to get more deeply into the experience of the retreat. So often people say before you know it, it's ending and they're going home again. So we are offering it as a 3-night experience. Southwest London, Roehampton, beautiful place, the Kairos Centre. So relaxing.
With Richmond Park. Richmond Park is just around the corner.
Just behind it, yes, absolutely. And you can get to the park from the house, and we will have some free time to explore the park and also to use their lovely quiet spaces that they have. And yes, that's all about spiritual tools for living a spiritually transformed life. That's at the end of May, and we're in Ilkley in Yorkshire in the first weekend of September. We are talking about the Christ within. Again, we come back to that energy and looking in a way that the I am statements of Jesus when he said, I am the way, the truth and the life, taking that energy and using it to help us take that Christ energy and enhance it in our experiences. So those are the two, and that's a 2-night, Thursday to Saturday. And
again in a very, very beautiful location.
Yes.
Right, in the Yorkshire Moors.
Yorkshire's gorgeous.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's marvellous, and that's really great to learn all of that as the new year begins, and so we've got lots to look forward to.
There's more we'll tell you about next month.
Okay, well bye bye for now then.
Thank you, Steve.
Bye bye.
Bye.